Have you ever found yourself frustrated trying to communicate something important to somebody else? In just the last few years, we've seen scientists who have had trouble explaining their research on climate change. We've seen bankers who have had trouble trying to explain the financial system to the general public. We're discovering that the more interconnected our world becomes, the more critical it is that we learn how to develop a shared language to talk about these challenges and opportunities around us. Now, it's not really an issue of capability, it's not an issue of expertise, and it's really not an issue about knowledge sharing. It's really more important about communication. Being able to develop this shared language through the open exchange of information all around us. Now, in the last few years, the term sustainability has really gained immense popularity. It's in our news and in our books. We've seen it in corporate policy making, and it's even made it onto a number of our neighbors' bumper stickers. Yet it still remains this abstract and mushy concept with no real teeth to it. So how do we make sustainability meaningful again? How do we make it something that people want to engage in? I believe there's 3 really key steps to addressing this problem. The first is developing the shared language for sustainability. Second is cultivating the power and the beauty of community. And then third is providing project-based learning opportunities for that community. Now, over the last year, I've been developing a unique nonprofit called New Leaf Initiative to address this pressing problem, and the response so far has been really quite incredible. Now, the first step is to develop this concrete and meaningful definition to work from. One that's grounded in science, yet applicable across industries and across sectors. Now, the second step from here, after we have this working definition, is to bring people together in community. Understanding of what sustainability means doesn't really result much unless people are driven to act upon that knowledge. But the current challenge is that individuals feel unmotivated, overwhelmed, or uninspired to making a difference in the world. It just seems like too much. We've developed a culture that is afraid to expose themselves and pursue this direct action towards a sustainable future. We need to develop a way to encourage all people to find that social entrepreneur within them, to find that change agent waiting to be released. Now, open and online communities have really popped up all over the internet, and the ability to connect with friends in Taiwan and Budapest, Cape Town and New York has never been easier. But current online communities only address half the picture. They excel at connecting, but have yet to figure out how to inspire and encourage action from those connections. So the third and final piece of this puzzle is, how do you inspire communities of co-learners and mentors, both physically and virtually, to act upon this knowledge of sustainability and directly apply it in their lives? Now, I believe that the only way to fully wrap our minds around this concept of sustainability is if we dive in and immerse ourselves. It's like anything else we deal with in life. We don't fully understand taxes until that first penny is taken out of our summer jobs, or we don't fully understand a painting until we pick up a paintbrush and try to paint a landscape. Appreciation and understanding only emerge through personal experience, and it's the same with sustainability. So to really make a significant impact in the field of sustainability, I'm driven to discover ways to utilize the technology and trends of open source education and online communities to inspire true learning and action. Learning that moves beyond our brains and extends into our hands and feet. Learning that's not really content with mere memorization, but learning that demands change in and for the world. Now, New Leaf has allowed a group of us to begin to explore this dynamic. And with the support of the Shuttleworth Foundation, we'd love to expand the work that we're already doing. Now, we can and should continue to develop open and innovative ways for sharing information, but I really believe that we're going to begin to see the biggest impacts when we pair these technologies and systems with a working definition of sustainability and driven communities who actively seek to apply that knowledge around the world. Through project-based learning, that's when we begin to uncover the innovations of tomorrow. That's when we begin to highlight the future presidents and business leaders of our world. And that's when we reawaken communities to their full potential. It would be an honor to work alongside the Shuttleworth Foundation, and look forward to continuing our discussion. Thanks.